Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. We're in the Flash Kitchen and we're going to taste some very interesting sandwiches.
Yes, our next guest is Barry Enderwick. He has a new book out called Sandwiches of History, and he also shares a sandwich recipe every day on his Instagram channel. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Sandwiches of History, today from the American People's Cookbook of 1956, sent in by Salty Vixen. Thank you very much. We're going to be making the bacon and tomato double-decker. First thing we do is add crumbled bacon to peanut butter. Now we put down some lettuce, 2 slices of tomato, piece of bread buttered side down, our peanut butter bacon mixture, topped with another piece of bread buttered side down. Okay, let's give this bacon and tomato double-decker sandwich a go.
Peanut butter. Everybody loves peanut butter.
Peanut
right?
butter, bacon, tomato. Who would have thought?
Right?
I know. Terrific.
Welcome to the Daily Flash. Barry, how are you?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Well, we're about to be a lot better with some of these sandwich recipes
Yes.
you have here. We're really excited.
Yeah, so Barry, how
Excellent.
did Sandwiches of History start? The Instagram post came before the book, is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, actually, I started on Instagram in 2018. A friend of mine had sent me a PDF of this old recipe book from 1909 called the Up-to-Date Sandwich Book, and it had 400 recipes in it, and some of them were a little bit odd. And I thought this would be kind of fun to do on social media, and so I did it there. It didn't go very well for the first 6 months, so I stopped for about a year and a half. Took it to TikTok, it blew up there. Took it back to Instagram, it blew up there. And so after a while, a publisher came to me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in writing a cookbook?" And I thought, well, here's a chance to make these recipes actually usable, and so they make one sandwich as opposed to like 15 sandwiches, which a lot of them do.
You say cookbook, and generally we think, well, cook. It's more, I guess, is it a recipe book? Meaning, because are there any sandwiches you actually cook? And I'm not being facetious when I say that, because sometimes there's more work that goes into a sandwich than there is actually cooking,
true,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you do have to cook bacon. That's kind of an
That is
important
true.
thing. But
Good point.
it's not a cookbook in the sense that you're cooking a dish that's a main dish or something like that. It's a lot of assembly, but there are some elements where you have to cook it, or you have to like waffle a sandwich, put it in a waffle iron, and that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Okay.
It's interesting about your social media too. Is I was watching some of the videos, and at the bottom it says "followed by," and I have like 5 or 6 of my close friends that follow, and I go, "Yes, these are the people that would follow about some great sandwiches." And today we're going to actually make 2 of the sandwiches from your book that we're going to try. Now, the first one, help me out here. This is the Chip Buddy. Tell us about the origin of this sandwich.
Chip Buddy, born out of the pubs of England, or the after visits to pubs in England. It's basically thick chips,
Chips,
as French fries, as we would call them, and then malt vinegar, typically on buttered bread.
Okay, so we basically would have to butter our bread. I'll let you butter your own bread.
Okay, I'm gonna butter my own bread. All right.
This seems like it would be a Wisconsin kind of thing with butter
yes.
all over, right? Or like the dairy places.
Any place you find someone consuming beer, I think this is a
Good point.
apt sandwich.
Good point.
Butter and French fries will follow, or
All right,
chips,
so we got the
whatever you
butter,
wanna call it.
and then we put the chips
Well,
and
I
then
mean,
your French fries in, right?
That's correct. A healthy amount. And what you've got there is, you've got the richness of butter, you've got the delicious potato starchiness, but then you also have that malt vinegar to kind of cut through it a little bit.
All right, so I'm grabbing my
It's
malt
an
vinegar.
excellent
Do I just pour it on top of there, Barry? Just
On the chips,
on
yeah.
the
You
chips.
just splash to your content. You know your palate better than anyone
Ooh,
else.
I like that.
so.
Splash you can. Now, does it have to be white bread? I got to tell you, I can't tell you the last time I had white bread.
Typically is, but I like to say that you do what you want to do. You're going to be eating it.
You be you.
If you were going to go on a program in the UK and say this is how to make it, yes, you would use white bread. If you were going to do this for friends at home, you'd say normally this is white bread, but I like whole wheat.
All right. Is there ketchup on this or just the malt vinegar?
If you want.
I like that. Well, see,
Okay.
that's the kind of cooking I like.
All
It's
right,
just,
so that's an
I'm gonna-
option for you. You're going for the ketchup.
Well, yes, because you got French fries. You
all
have to
right,
do
no,
it.
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
you got
good.
on that. All right.
All
so,
right.
well, I'm going to take a bite of this.
Are you going to taste it? Okay.
Now, every sandwich?
Do you cut it?
Do you have to cut it?
I'm a big fan of cutting it diagonally because I think it just fits in the mouth a lot
Ah, no, you're the diagonal cutter.
Well, you
okay.
haven't seen how
'cause
big my
I always
mouth is.
diagonal cut sandwiches. Do you cut them down the middle or do you diagonal cut?
I can't wait that long. I'll let you right into it. No, I do cut them in half, and I'll
do.
put potato chips right.
I
I'll do it like
understand that.
Yeah.
And I'll put
I
the
got
chips.
you.
Here we go.
Okay, Ann, what say you? Better than expected.
They better. I think the malt vinegar is what
Makes
helps.
a difference.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay. Barry, while he continues to consume this one, let's talk about the next sandwich, the dairy sandwich.
Okay.
It's 2 slices
boy.
of Swiss cheese with butter in the middle. I mean, we've got it here. Is this
Yeah.
really a sandwich?
That is one of the recipes in the up-to-date sandwich book from 1909 that just blew my mind. And yeah, there's no mention of bread. And it's not like they implied that there should be bread. It's a dairy sandwich, so it is indeed 2 slices of Swiss cheese with butter between.
Okay, Mitch.
Sandwich between, if you will.
What do you say?
I would eat this in the car, right?
would,
I'm
okay.
grabbing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
very
getting
good.
my dairy in, that's for sure,
You
right?
would. Okay.
Yeah,
Mitch-
it tastes good, but it feels wrong.
Right.
It tastes good, but it feels wrong. That should be the title of your next book.
Barry, if you want,
Great.
thank you so much. You want to get a copy of this book and tour schedule, visit sandwichesofhistory.com. You can also, of course, follow Barry on Instagram, Sandwiches of History. Look for that.